And welcome back to the 10 a.m. shift. I'm your host, Willis Love. And man, this week was jam-packed with just so much content. I don't even know where to start. So I'm going to try to start on one of my favorite topics, which is WWE. And I just want to highlight one thing that happened on Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns and CM Punk's promo was elite. It was probably one of the best promos I've seen in the last 2 years since Cody Rhodes has taken over. Roman Reigns is locked in. And now CM Punk knows that he's working a program with someone who's just as good as him. It's crazy. CM Punk, beginning of the promo, doing his thing like he always does because he's great on the mic. Had the fans captivated, had them engaged. Roman Reigns closes out the program with such an intense way of like, you will acknowledge me. Like you could just feel like Roman Reigns was about business. So that was elite. That was one of the best promos I've seen in 2 years, like 2 years. And it got me invested in the main event of WrestleMania, which is not even for the main belt. And now, because Roman is going after the world heavyweight title, it is now the premier title to go after. So will you be watching WrestleMania and will you be locked in for that main event on night 2? Let me know because I'm locked in. If you guys was feeling that promo, comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite part, but I'm locked in. That promo was fire. I can't wait to see them two go at it because he hates him. Straight up hates him. There's no past beef. There's no, oh, we're going to make up a storyline. No, he hates CM Punk straight up. I think everyone in the Shield hates him, but he hates him. So moving right along, we're going to talk about the NBA trade deadline because, bruh, the NBA trade deadline, crazy. There was so much things that happened in the last 2 days. It was just too much things to keep up with. Let me just read you some of the notable trades that I'm going to stick with. James Harden was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Anthony Davis was traded to the Washington Wizards. Chris Paul was traded to the Raptors, but the Raptors are expected to waive him. Lonzo Ball was traded to the Jazz. He's also going to be waived. Jaren Jackson was traded to the Jazz as well. Nikola Vucevic was traded to the Celtics. That's a solid trade for them. Trae Young was traded to the Wizards. Wow. AD and Trae Young, and then they might get AJ out the draft. In my opinion, believe it or not, and this might be a hot take, I truly believe the Washington Wizards made out like bandits in this trade deadline. I'm so serious. And I know some of you guys are thinking like, oh, all of their players are injury riddled and this and that, and they're just trying to tank so they can rebuild, which why not, right? Why not do that? Why not pair Trae Young and AD with some of the best young talent around? I think they made out like bandits because they just revitalized their whole franchise in literally 2 days. They now have star caliber players. They have players who are still in their prime, who can actually make a run if they build a solid team together. So to me, the Wizards made out like bandits to me. You guys might like think, oh, this guy, I don't know what he's talking about, but trust me, we'll see next season. Watch. In about 2 years, the Wizards are going to be back in the Eastern Conference playoff conversation. Watch in 2 years. Trust me. And then the James Harden trade, right? James Harden goes to Cleveland Cavaliers. So I've been online, like just reading all these debates, and people are giving their opinion on top 5 shooting guards of all time. And a lot of people are trying to slide James Harden in front of Dwayne Wade. I don't understand this. This has been going on for the last 3 years. Why? What has James Harden done, right? As a team leader, right? He hasn't won anything. No chips. He got an MVP. That was great. He got an MVP in LeBron and Curry's era, and that's truly impressive. But the only thing I will give him over Wade, Kobe, and Jordan even is he's just a more dynamic scorer because the rules have changed for him to be a dynamic scorer, right? Because when these guys were playing, you couldn't take a 0 step into a step back and then take 2 more steps and that's not a travel. You know, it was so different. The game was called different, defense was different, and James Harden has used that to his advantage, which is what a smart player is supposed to do. So we can't get mad at that. And this guy's been traded a lot. He's quit on a lot of teams. Like, people are roasting Dennis Schroeder for him getting traded every season, but James Harden is up there too. He has a lot of jersey colors that he can swap out when he's all said and done. So to me, like, right, I have him number 5 all-time shooting guards. And that's very generous, right? Because you got Clyde Drexler, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. There's a lot of guys, you know, who's in that 2 slot, that 2/3 slot that could slide in front of him. George Gervin, you know, there's a couple of guys, but I have him 5 because of what he's accomplished as a scorer, right? That MVP, the playoff drives that he had with certain teams, right? But he has to win. And I understand he's looking for the best chance to win. So, you know, shout out to James Harden, and I hope you really, really do well on the Cleveland Cavaliers, especially being paired with Donovan Mitchell, who has so much potential, man. Like, I hope you guys really do good in the East, and I hope you guys make it really far this year, because James, I would love to see you win the title, brother. Like, I would love to see it. So shout out to James Harden and everyone in the trade deadline who's been traded. You know, I hope you guys really, really find a place on these new teams, because getting traded can't be easy. You know, you have to go to a new city, get used to a new team, new home, and everything like that. So it sucks because you're losing your brothers, right? Your teammates, and then you're gaining new ones at the same time. And it's such a fast turnaround. Keep your heads up and just play hard, man. Moving along, Kawhi Leonard, he has been announced as an All-Star reserve. Karl Anthony Towns has moved from the U.S. team and is now playing on the world team for the All-Star game. So my whole thing with this, right, is when LeBron was announced as an All-Star reserve, averaging 21 and 7, mind you, at 41, season 23. People were complaining that Kawhi Leonard deserved it over him. LeBron James is what you now call a legacy pick, right? He is getting picked off of popularity and for what he's done with the league, but also because he's still a really good player. He is not a scrub. He's not a bum. He is still playing at a high level at 41. The game's in LA. LeBron is more popular than Kawhi. Plain and simple. With fans and with players and with coaches. Straight, that's it. Kawhi Leonard, you deserve to be there. You made it. Let me give you a little history lesson though. Kobe Bryant made the All-Star game his last year. Didn't deserve to be there. Didn't. Michael Jordan on the Wizards made the All-Star game his last year. Didn't deserve to be there. Vince Carter gave up his spot because of his legacy. He said, Jordan, you can start because of his legacy, not because he deserved it from a stat point of view. He deserved it from a legacy point of view. Julius Erving, on the tail end of his career, got voted into the All-Star game. Guys, this has been going on for a long time. I'm going to say this again. When you carried the NBA for over 20 years and you're still averaging 21 points and you're still the face of the league, you will get the red carpet treatment. That's just how it goes. You guys know this. So LeBron James, you deserve to be there. Kawhi Leonard, you also deserve to be there. Brother, I'm happy you made it. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard because you deserve it. You're a great player. And in Marvel news, I did a report earlier this month, well, last month, talking about rumors about Mark Ruffalo being fired from playing the Hulk. We knew the stories were fake, but you never know nowadays. So you got to double check. You got to keep checking on the story. You got to just make sure it's not true, because we got movies to go watch, all right? We got Avengers movies to go watch. And we don't need you guys messing it up because of somebody's political views and all that stuff. Like, don't mess it up. We got movies to watch. We got Doomsday and Secret Wars. We need Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, okay? So a report came out yesterday, and I actually seen him publicly deny that he's been fired from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he thought that it was just outrageous that these things even came out. And I reported on it. So I do want to say, if Mark Ruffalo seen my video and he felt offended, I'm sorry. Did not mean to do that. I just thought it was important to get the information because I was trying to find out for us, for this audience, like, were you really fired from the show? I mean, from the movie, excuse me, because we need you in those movies, my brother. Because, okay, like we grew up with you being the Hulk. You are the Hulk. So I'm glad that the rumors were not true and that you're staying in the role and playing the Hulk. And I'm glad that you even opened up and said that you're still doing some things that we haven't seen yet. So that even made me excited when he said that in the video. He was like, yeah, there might be some things that I'm doing right now that you guys haven't seen yet. So I'm super excited for the next chapter with the Hulk, because he's a very dynamic character in general. He's two people, and the way Marvel has done him in the past few films, people have not been a fan. I'm not a fan of it as well, because they basically nerfed him. So I would like to see him go back to the power buff that he was, and the Berserk Hulk strength that he was. So that's going to be exciting to see. And also Storm and Hulk and everybody is doing like a press tour on their movie. They have a movie or a show or something like that coming out, and Storm might have leaked that she might be in the movie. The host of the show was asking her, hey, are we going to see Storm in these Avengers movies? And you know how the celebrities do. They try to say no without saying no, just so they can't get in trouble. And she gave that kind of no. So that lets us know everything, that Storm is going to be making an appearance, right? We don't know which Avengers movie, right? We don't know if it's Doomsday or Secret Wars, but she is going to be in the movie. So we knew that, but just to get that confirmation of like, no, I'm not going to be in it, wink, wink, So that's exciting to see, especially like the Fox Universe X-Men finally being in the film with the MCU characters, because it was supposed to be like this anyways. Like, this is the original Marvel way. So to see it come to fruition in December is going to be crazy. So I'm definitely excited about that. And then this Sunday, guys, make sure you guys tune into the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tune in. We got Bad Bunny performing for the halftime show. That's going to be lit. So make sure you get your Espanol, your Spanish ready. Make sure you get it ready, because that's going to be a concert. Because Bad Bunny is one of the biggest artists in the world. And I am happy they picked him for the Super Bowl. Because now the Super Bowl is straight up about music. It's not about beef and oh, I want to see this person do the Super Bowl because no, it's straight up just about music now. It's not about Kendrick Lamar and Drake and all this nonsense. So I'm happy that they picked a really, really good artist to put on a really good show. So I'm excited. If you guys are going to tune into the Super Bowl, make sure you comment down below and let me know what you're excited to see. Are you excited to see the Patriots? Or like, what are you excited to see? Like, let me know. And that's it for this one. Make sure you guys keep it locked here on the 10 a.m. shift. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. And thank you guys for tuning in.